Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bama Standard, your number one source for Alabama football and Alabama legends. And we're streaming live right now. I'm your host, over-the-hill powerlifter and Bama grad Justin Riley. With me, as always, is a living legend and all-SEC linebacker, Marvin Constant, and the man who keeps Mr. Paul Feinbaum informed and employed, the senior analyst of Touchdown Alabama Magazine, Stephen M. Smith. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, what's going on?
Let's go. Let's do this.
Now, listen, Marvin, these glasses have been fogged up since last week. I could feel it from across the state lines because of who we have on today. So I'm not going to make him wait any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some OGs who started it all here in regards to the receiving game. But I'm going to turn the mic over right now to the greatest hype man in the business to introduce them. Stephen M. Smith, do your thing.
Before I do that, though, we got this new sponsor, baby. Bama Standard brought to you by Nestle Pure Life Water. Best off-brand water in America right there. So, we're waiting to get that contract in here. But anyway, when I tell you two receivers that I had the utmost joy of watching in the early 2000s, I'm talking about these two had me about to break my TV every time they came on the screen. We talking about two of the biggest OGs to ever play the game. Without these two, there is no Julio, there is no Waddle, there is no Whitney, there is no Amari Cooper, there's nobody else out here. We got these two. We got Keith Showtime Brown and DJ Primetime Hall. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Michael Buffalo ain't got nothing on you, bro.
Right. I told y'all, hey, you can borrow him 1 week, and then Keith can borrow him the next week, man. He have y'all ready to do anything. Welcome in, fellas. I'm telling you, that's about. I'm ready to play now. I felt like you're coming out of the tunnel. All right, before we jump into it, what we like to do is go straight into Marvin's segment where he gives his unfiltered views on what's going on in the world and college football and Alabama. It's Constant's Chaos time. Marvin, what you got this week?
You know, it's funny to me how the sportscasters of the world give some people the benefit of the doubt, and they put them on these pedestals like they're so high, so mighty. Why the hell y'all acting crazy because Tim Tebow got cut? Hell, he should never been on the damn team no damn way, trying to play damn tight end. Did you see that damn weak ass block when he was trying to block the defensive end? Do you think that they was dumb enough to trust their quarterback life with Tebow blocking for him? What? They really thought he was gonna make the team at tight end.
No, I couldn't agree more. Matter of fact, it's like everybody's having a funeral for him right now. And they're acting like it was some kind of propaganda that has prevented him from being a part of the NFL. Like you said, we watched him in the preseason. That block, if you even call it that, was awful.
Look, I didn't want to be no hater because I'm an athlete, but if you're gonna call Tebow, you better off calling me, brother.
Exactly.
Right?
I got a long list of people they can call before they sign his ass. That was terrible.
I mean, call Dez Bryant.
Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Look, guys, when y'all first arrived on campus, the offensive game had to change. So I need to know, what was the conversations like between the two of you when y'all first arrived? I'll start with you, Keith.
The conversation was before we got there. You know, we came out there on our official visit, and you know, I played against DJ when he played at Choctaw at Pensacola, and that's when we first met, I should say. But then we ended up making it to the official visit at the same time, and I met bro on the elevator, and we connected right then and there on the spot. You know, we had a good time on our official visit. And then afterwards, you know, I got bro number, called him. I'm like, man, what you thinking? He like, man, shoot, man, I don't know. He said, what you thinking? I said, bro, I'm on that Bama right now, but I ain't going unless you go. We got to go together because if we gonna do it, we got to do it right.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, bro was like, shoot, I'm Bama bound. Then I said, let's do it. And before you know it, we was there. Got there a couple of months early, and shoot, we was in the indoor facility almost every day getting the workout in.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was kind of all over the place because I went on so many visits, and I don't know. I was kind of hoping Keith made the decision for me, actually, because I already knew we was gonna go to the same place because of how we bonded. But once I was like, bro, where you gonna go, bro? Just tell me. And once he said Alabama, it was official. I said, let's do it. But I gotta put out most of that on him, man, because I'm gonna be real. If he don't go, I don't go. So a lot of that had to do with him and my visit. I had a ball on my visit. Like one of my best visits ever, Alabama. That was epic. It was epic.
Hey, it was home. We felt like we was at home. I know I did. That's why I even told bro what I told him. I was like, bro, Bama, man.
Thing about it was coming from Florida, where I'm from, like we don't. Florida people kind of iffy, so they don't really do well with jokes. Like, so you can't really clown a lot because everybody got tempers. But when I got to Bama and saw like all they do is joke on each other, I said, oh yeah, this what I like right here. I had never heard so many jokes in my life.
A lot of people never understand what goes on in official visits in terms of the connections that you actually make. How many guys actually decide where they're going to go based upon how that trip goes. Because myself, Freddie Millers, Darius Gilbert, all three of us actually decided when we had our visit to Bama at the same time that we were going to Bama. On our visit, it was like, okay, let's do this. You know, they take for granted. They don't understand the importance of those visits and how much those visits weigh in a lot of recruits' decisions to go where they go.
Because that is stressful. That's a stressful time, man.
Talk about your relationship with Mike Shula and then how he was able to really understand y'all's game. I'll lead off.
Listen, man. Listen, Mike Shula came to the hood. Mike Shula seen I had 30 people outside my house. He came at 8. Listen, as far as the person.
DJ, he had barbecue? DJ?
Hey, man, we know you can see into the past with them x-ray specs, but let that man tell the story.
Chill, Marvin.
Nah, man. But nah, man, I got I don't know, man. The respect I got for Shula, it's a little different, man, because at the end of the day, he gave all of us a chance. You know what I mean? Like, because I wasn't as high as a recruit as Keith is. I don't think I was only like a 3-star maybe.
I was too, bro.
But and he came to my house a couple times, and he was just. You know, a lot of schools was like, I don't know, Hall. I don't know if you're gonna make the grades or whatever. But from day one, Shula was just like, I'm here. I'm right here. He didn't judge me like, by my grades or whatever. He had a little faith in me, But at the end of the day, I tell people, man, they always want to compare him to like Saban, but like they don't even like. You can't have a Shula conversation with somebody who just started liking Alabama in 2008. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like, because they don't know nothing. You don't even know Bama was on probation. Like, until you can understand that, then we can't even talk football, bro. Like, I can't even do it. So that's the hard part Shula got to deal with.
Mike McCoy told me about an interesting thing that happened to you in the Florida State game. You want to talk about that?
Well, I got a short memory of Florida State.
Well, Mike said it involved getting hit, but catching a touchdown in the end zone anyway. But I think you can tell us the rest of it. I know DJ can.
Like I said, I got a short memory of the Florida State game because I knew exactly what he's talking about. Can't pinpoint the. I know I caught the ball. Yeah, I did that, and I know I scored, but I couldn't tell you nothing else after that, player. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can't tell you nothing after that. I know it was some funny stuff on that sideline because DJ kept picking on me about it. No, bro, I don't remember that, bro. I don't remember that. He the better one to share it.
You want to fill in the
What
blanks,
happened, bro?
This kind of what I remember. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, he got his bell rung at the end of the day, But I think what Mike was referring to was Keith got knocked out cold, right? And when the when the people yell touchdown, he rolls up like Tyson Fury and damn Deontay Wilder fight. And he ran to the side. We knew he wasn't joking because at the end of the game, he asked Saban, "Man, did we win?" And Saban was like, "Somebody give this man a doctor."
He thought he brought home the W.
Oh no! Oh dang!
Oh man!
Yeah, sent him to the doctor immediately.
My grandma gave me the chain. You ain't get red on Friday, did you?
Dog.
Man. Oh man! Dang, bro. Yeah, that was a hard game.
Yeah.
That was a tough game with us. I ain't gonna lie. Them boys was knocking our ass everywhere. But I'm like, God damn. Hey, can I catch the ball and turn around, my boy? Yeah. I mean, and look, the cold part about it is Coach kept sending me in between the linebackers.
Oh.
He kept sending me in between the linebackers. I'm like, hey, DJ. Bro, them boys hitting in the middle, bro. Golly. Hey, Coach, send me on a deep route, bro. You know I go deep. That's what I do. And then I got my bell run going deep. I said, hey, fuck this shit. Fuck. I'm getting hit everywhere I go. God damn it. Oh man.
Like
but that was a hell of a game. Huh? I remember waking up the next day with a bunch of bruises all over me. Everything was hurting, and I'm like, God, my shoulder, my stomach, my ribs, my leg. Why my leg hurting? I don't know. I was going through it though. I just remember taking an ice bath the next day after I went through my concussion test. I was like, man, I got to get in this tub so we can practice. But boy, I'm hurting.
Let me remind y'all, this ain't the same concussion test that they do now.
Exactly.
Follow the finger.
That's it.
See, at least they ask y'all. They just rung your bell a little bit. You better get back in there.
Our receiving core, we was a family, man. I know these guys now, they do something very similar, but a lot of the times we just like to see everybody win, everybody have success, you know. I remember a couple of times, you know, we traded spots so players can get tugs and stuff and win games, and you know, and we celebrate together. You know, it wasn't just about me and DJ. It wasn't just about me, DJ, Tyrone, or Matt Cadell, or even Mike McCoy. You know, we all had our time. When it was our time to shine, hey, get in there and do what you do. You know. But I remember one game. It was huge for Matt, man. What was it? What game was that, bro? Arkansas, yeah. Freaking, I think DJ, you traded spots with Matt, and he was like, bro, you better go get it. And I'm playing inside of Matt, and I'm playing inside of Matt, and I know normally that ball would come to me, but I think it was John Parker, if I'm not mistaken. He picked up on it too. And I ran a route. Boom, I'm wide open. He threw it to Matt, and Matt went up and caught that thing. We was like, hey, like we tackled him in the back of the end zone and everything. But that was a moment for him that we all got to celebrate. You know, we
Yeah.
didn't feel like one person was bigger than the other one, even though DJ had more catches or more yards or whatever, you know,
Right.
or I had more catches or more yards in that game. It was, bro, we all got to get in this together. We all got to, you know, enjoy these wins or enjoy these catches together. Shoot, I remember, what was his name? What do we call Will, bro? Stankin' Leg.
Yeah.
Remember Will? Shoot,
Yeah.
Will will get in the game. Same thing. You know,
Will
he
Oakley.
getting in there. Will Oakley, yeah. He getting in there doing his thing. We like, man, that's what we talking about, bro. Come on, you got to turn up a little bit, you know? But we always had fun together, man. Even in practice, we joking in practice. You know what I mean? We get in the game, same thing. You did something stupid in the game, we on your head on the sideline. Like, bro, come on, you know you shouldn't have did that. I know, bro. I know.
Hey,
I
coach.
wouldn't even.
Hey, just for the record, I'd have locked both of y'all down.
Shit.
No. You had too many muscles, brother.
Hey,
Too stiff, brother.
hey, you ain't quick. You weren't quick enough. Hey, you know that commercial where that dude hold that dollar up? Ooh, you wasn't fast enough.
Quicker than that.
My roommate was Freddie Mills, man. So I used to walk out there just mess with him all. He used to be mad when he see
One.
me walk out there and press him, boy. He
Don't do
always
that.
knew it was gonna be some foolishness.
That's the original sweet feet right there.
Hey, look, I used to walk out there. He knew if I got my hands on him, it was over, boy.
Oh yeah, Freddie. 1-5. That's the man right there.
Yeah, that's my dog there, boy. Character number one.
Yeah.
So DJ, what was up with you in Tennessee, man? Like every time we played them, you balled out. What got you fired up about playing the Volunteers?
He hate that orange, bro. He hate that
Listen,
orange.
I'm gonna be real with you. It wasn't even Tennessee, bro. It was if Marv know like that. Every SEC team take pride in man coverage. Like that's what they do, man coverage, and that's one thing that's really not gonna happen with me. So
Yeah.
that's just what it was, bro. Like if you look at it, I mean, a lot of people remember Tennessee, but I had the same type games against Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the most yards I had was 185. That was against Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? I just had a lot of catches against Tennessee, but man coverage, LSU, same thing. Mississippi State, same thing. It's just a man coverage thing, man. Georgia was the first SEC team I went against that did a lot of zone against us, and it was tricky. That was the first team that did some. It was real tricky. They ran a nice defense against us, man, but ain't nobody supposed to be able to guard you in man coverage. That's who all it boils down to.
Depends on who the person is.
Especially got all the muscles, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hold on. You say I got all these muscles. So, I played at 245.
Here it comes.
But that was in 99 we played Tennessee. They two running backs, Bo Carroll and John Capel. If you know them two names, they finished 6th and 9th in the U.S. Olympic trials in 2000 in the 100-meter sprint.
okay.
Man to man, baby. Didn't get past your boy. Tony Dixon the whole time. If they get past you, don't worry about it. I got your back. I told them before the game started.
So
they not gonna
are we
get
talking
past
about
you.
Are we talking about inside drill or one-on-ones?
One-on-ones.
Because I ain't messing with you on inside drill.
Man to man. So if that back motioned out the backfield, I had to go with it.
Okay.
We got a question from the audience. We got a question from the audience for both you guys. Who was the best athlete you remember playing with? I'll start with you, DJ.
Tyrone Prothro.
Best after that play was Prothro.
Tyrone Prothro. Hands down, Tyrone Prothro.
To do it all. It did before the Percy Harveys and all that other stuff.
Man.
Prothro did what he wanted to do. If he wanted to play running back, he played running back. If he wanted to play slot, he played slot. Receiver, it didn't matter. He did what he wanted
quarterback.
to do. Quarterback.
Hey, if he wanted to pin the ball on a dude's neck, he could do that too.
Man,
Yeah,
listen.
he can do that.
Yeah.
But let me tell y'all what's crazy about that catch. That was y'all first time seeing that.
Oh,
He
wow.
did that. He made catches like that every day.
In practice.
Like every day in practice. Like he make one hand catches. He catch the ball with his feet. He did all that in practice.
When I found out, the extent of his injury, and I knew who the team doctor was at the time, I was like, man, please don't go to them. And I tried my hardest to get in contact with him because that's the same genius who messed me up and caused me so much headache in my life. And I seen him mess up other people.
AC Carter.
So,
Don't forget AC.
Man, that's a shame too.
But I was before
AC went to him. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I tried my hardest to get in contact with Pro, but nobody wanted to let me talk to him. I'm like, listen, somebody need to tell this young man he's making a mistake and he needs to go to Birmingham. But for whatever reason, nobody would let me talk to him. And I
don't know, man. Like as far as like inside of the as far as like the receiver core, man, we were kind of asking him to go to Birmingham because we knew the history. And like I said, we had AC in the room with us. And, he would be like, man, I think Birmingham probably better. But at the end of the day, I don't think they gave him much of a decision, man. Like, I feel like they kind of forced it on him, man. Like, you already here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why as soon as I realized and seen what happened, I got on my phone calling the people who I knew to call, like, let me talk to him. And he don't want to talk to nobody, blah, blah, blah. I was like, listen, man, this man is at a pivotal point in his life, and I've been there before. This is going to make his life go in two completely different directions if he make the wrong decision. And we all know what happened.
You know it's bad, bro, when you catch staph infection in the hospital and make it worse. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what people don't understand. Like Pro's situation was like deeper than the injury. Like he caught staph after the injury.
Listen, man, let me tell you something, man. And the way that they would try to cover up things is what bothered me the most. Because even after mine, I knew something went right. So I went to my high school team doctor and I asked him to scope it. I didn't even tell them I was going because I knew something wasn't right. And they wanted me to go back to Genius over there. I'm like, oh, hell no, he's not touching me again. So my high school team doctor scoped it. My ACL was halfway attached. My medial meniscus was still torn. My patella tendon and kneecap was all jacked up. My arterial cartilage was shot. It was he called Dr. Andrews while I was in recovery. As soon as he finished my surgery, like, you need to see this kid. That's how bad it was. Yeah. And y'all want me to go back to this dude? Like, oh, y'all crazy.
See, all my scopes and surgery, I went to Andrews. Like, period. I wasn't going to DCH. I wasn't doing it. I don't care. I'm not going in there. I'm straight. I'm going to Birmingham.
Yeah. So I
DCH stand for don't come here.
To talk to that motherfucker.
That's what stands for. Don't you come here?
I can't see them kind of being that same way. I'm sure it's better now though.
Oh, Dr. Kane is in charge now. That's my guy. I love that guy.
Okay, yeah, it's running good now.
Yeah.
So to piggyback off of that, after that happened, your team's looking to you guys. What was your message to the team at that point? Go ahead, DJ.
Well, the thing about it is, we already had like the next man up mentality, because that year alone we lost so many people. Like we was losing people left and right.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's kind of got to be in you, man. Like it ain't like I got the utmost respect for Pro. Like I just told y'all, to me he's the best player I ever played with. But at the same time, I already had the mentality, like, regardless of how good he is, I'm going to play anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want him to get hurt, of course, but I was going to get my shine regardless. Like, I was going to work. I would have rather us done it together, like me, him, and Keith, and McAdell, and, guys like that. I would have rather it been, like, all of us out there, but we just had to step up, man. And Prothro will tell you, he looked at us like, hey, it's y'all time, bro. Like when he was at practice, watching practice, the plays that people didn't see, like me and Keith might loaf on this side or miss a block, is we got over there. He was like, "Hey, bro, y'all loafing, bro. Y'all ain't make that block." Like, so we was like, "Okay, it's more than just catching the ball." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Keith, what was your message to the team at that point from you?
Shoot. My message is like bro, it was the same thing. We already had that mentality coming in. It's like you gotta shine, you know. Like you said, every once in a while we loafed around here and there, you know. But at the end of the day, when it was game time, you know, everybody that was behind us, you know, or next to us, whatever you want to call it, you know, we always talked like, bro, you gotta be ready, so you ain't gotta get ready, bro, because you never know when that might happen to one of us, and you got to step in and ball out, you know. So we was always competitive in 101s and 7-on-7s and stuff like that. So it really didn't. It wasn't no lack of, you know, because Pro brought the energy that we all, you know, enjoyed, and you know the funniness, you know. But when he went down, I mean, honestly, we all was hurt. I mean, truth be told, it was devastating to us all, you know. And we just had to change our mindset after that, because we don't need nobody else to go down, so we need to do what we need to do right now, and keep moving forward, you know, for the whole entirety of the team.
I will say, like the players we had, like the seniors we had on that team, they wasn't gonna let us get off track. Like
Oh no,
we had like Roach Nam, D'Amico Ryans, and Roman Harper and all them boys, man, Charlie
Mm-hmm.
Pepper, and then not
Bino
even
Robinson,
forget
Anthony Madison.
Brody was not about to let us fall off like that. Like he was not gonna do
Yeah,
it. He was just too on point like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, what hurts the most is because I remember I was talking to Chris Rogers because that was his freshman year when Chris Rogers and Brandon Dederick came in. That was their freshman year, and C. Rogers was telling me how Dederick had told their freshman class, "We gonna win 3 national championships," and
Right.
Dederick almost carved that thing because if not for the
Yeah.
injuries, 05 would have got one.
Yeah, for
oh
sure.
yeah,
For sure.
oh yeah, guaranteed.
Bro, people don't understand we lost our starting tackle and center. We lost
And our
JD
running back.
Klausner, center. We lost the
Yeah.
running back. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we had with Ray Hudson, man, we was
Ray
killing,
Hudson was
bro.
hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, we lost Ray and KD, Kenneth Darby.
Yeah.
We lost him to an abdomen issue, like Ole Miss, I think it was, like somewhere
Yeah.
way down in the season. But people don't know we didn't lose our first game to what
LSU.
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 That's you.
We
Yeah.
we was undefeated all the way up until that point.
Yeah.
Y'all played with old Slick, huh? Was he still skipping class going fishing?
Man, listen.
I played with him 1 year, when his freshman year. That boy stayed in trouble for skipping class and dipping snuff.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
Luckily, yeah, he only had to get 6 hours by the time we was there. So
No, man. And homeboy was on one.
man,
Stay
all he
skipping
wanted
class to
to
go
fish.
fishing.
All he wanted to do was go fishing.
That's it. Guys, your style of play set the wheels in motion to force the change in how offense was played in the SEC. If you would, man, tell us why that's true and why y'all should get more pop for what y'all did.
Honestly, man, I just feel like to do what me and him did and like the style of offense, man, because you got to understand, I had the most catches I ever had was 56, right? And like in our era, that's a lot of catches. Like we never like we used to talk about it like Keith be like, bro, you got 56 catches, bro. But we would look over at like Michael Crabtree and see he had like 105. You know? And it's like, dang, but they also ran that running gun way before anybody else did. So I don't know, man. We took pride in blocking, man. Like I tell people all the time, as receivers, we did like tackling drills. Like Charlie Harbison, he made us do tackling drills and blocking drills. Like
Coach
we
Shula.
rarely did receiver drills because he was a defensive coach. So we rarely did receiver drills. We did like physical drills. You know what I mean?
That's funny. I wondered about that because when I was there, he was the defensive back coach.
Exactly.
Come on, cuz.
Our receivers. We are receivers, bro. But we used to have to lay on our backs and tackle each other like city league football. We ain't doing block drills. We ain't doing ball security, bro. We doing tackling drills.
Hey, at least y'all were physical on Saturday.
That's true.
Yeah, it helped. It helped.
Yeah, it did. I mean, you got to think. What me and bro both was what? I came in at 185, freshman.
I was 175.
And we gained like 5 pounds almost every year.
Right.
We wasn't big. We was just fast. Hey, our motto was get the hell out the way.
Right. Hey, Keith,
Boom, baby.
that we really from like that was the difference in like cause being in Florida, like we emphasize speed. So like in high school, we don't do a lot of weightlifting stuff. Like we rarely lift weights. But we did like speed drills. But when I got to Bama, me and Keith, you got every bench at 250, 275. Cause me and Keith over here were 170, 180. So we don't get to go on the field for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, Keith, bro, we just got to get strong because they ain't gonna see what we can do for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, we lifted weights, got stronger. And the first day of 7-on-7, Keith embarrassed everybody. I'm talking about everybody, bro. We could not wait to get on 7-on-7.
Hey, they heard that story about Brody, Aunt Madison, and Bino walking in the indoor facility when we was in there getting our little workout on. So me and Bro, this what was summer, right?
Yep.
Yo, it's summer right before our freshman year. So we got there early so we can work out and all that jazz. We in the indoor facility working on our releases and stuff. We in there, doing our little thing. Brody and the DBs walk in there all,
Chest post
hey,
out.
hey, Keith Brown and DJ. Yeah, what's up? Hey, I heard y'all was in here working and stuff. Yeah, we getting a little work in. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Brody. He said, I heard you was fast.
Oh.
I can run. He said, all right, then, well, you want to catch some this?
I had just pulled the popcorn out, man. Come on, Keith.
Him and Aunt Madison, man, they showed me and Keith so much. Without them, man, we wouldn't even been who we were, man. They taught us so much stuff. Like, it's crazy what they taught us, man.
Charlie Pepper said that he remembered how well you ran routes and how great your hands were. He said he struggled with you a little bit staying in the short intermediate routes.
No, same thing I would have did to Marv.
Oh, Marvin.
Oh.
If you will, kind of remind Marvin what you have done.
Yeah, I just listen, man. Hey, I know you can tackle and you hit pretty hard, but I'm just saying it would have been brutal, bro.
I'd have pressed you off the line. Hey, these wouldn't.
No.
Locked him up.
No. I would never let no grown man put their hands on me. I took the attitude to the field.
Yeah, because if I got him on you, you wouldn't.
Okay, he back.
Please finish the story. We went to commercial.
Yeah, that was commercial. I forgot where I was at. God dang. Um, no, they walk in the gym and everything. So Brody asked me, was I fast? You know, I was like, yeah, man, I'm straight. You know, he's like, all right, well, I want to see what you got. So bet, let's do it. I line up, and all of a sudden, Bino and Anthony was like, well, you gonna guard him? Bino was like, I got him, I guard him. So he jumped up in front of me. Now, mind you, this is the first collegiate player that I done faced, right? And he come up, you know, Bino short, so he gets super low to the ground. So I'm like, God, all right, he finna jam the shit out of me. All right, okay, we've been working on in and out, in. All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do to him, but I'm finna check him real quick. I hit him with an out in out. Bino jumped inside, and I struck out. Brody slung the ball. Now y'all remember that first? Y'all remember my first touchdown, right? Against Utah, right? You know, I caught it on fingertips.
Yes.
That was the first time I caught a pass on my fingertips was against Brody, right? So I'm running back, and I turned around and realized that Bino stopped running after like 15 yards. He said, Bino said, oh shit. Hey, he fast. No, he fast. So then it was DJ turn. It's DJ turn, right? Same thing. He got and Matt jumped on DJ. I can't remember what bro hit him. He hit him. I think it was a in and out, something real quick, and boom, he gone. Hey, they walked up out that gym. They was like, "Yeah, we straight, y'all. Yeah, they fast. No, they fast. We straight. Hey, they ain't mess with us no more after that." Brody was like, "Okay, I like this right here."
Oh, yeah.
You know how you get the picking. Yeah, we finna eat this here. But that was our first time, and again, this was before we even jumped out and started practicing or anything. Yeah, you know, but yeah, that was fun.
So if you guys are playing in today's offense, what do y'all look like?
I mean, I'm gonna look the same. We just gonna get more catches. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't know. Like you get a lot of balls, man. Like that's, I don't know, man. It's just, I guess we can't really speak on it because when we got to school, you know, it was the same thing. People like, oh man, y'all getting a lot of catches. Y'all got way more catches than we did. So I don't want to sound cliche and be like they just got more catches because people said that about us too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, that's a fair shake.
I don't know.
I just feel like then though, like the game was so different. It was more run oriented versus now with the passing game open. Like y'all both could have had 100 balls. Y'all both could have had them.
You gotta think about it, baby. We recruited fullbacks when we played. Fullbacks was getting recruited.
This is also true.
I don't know the last.
Are you saying you're old, son?
Ain't no more fullbacks.
Oh man, you ain't lying.
Hey, speaking of fullbacks, how much did y'all enjoy LaRon McClain?
Oh man, Boogie was the man. Boogie, that's the man, bro. That's the number one trash talker on the field. Oh man, ain't nobody
off
like
the
him
field,
when it comes to
everything.
Like he number one trash talker I ever played with. Every snap he talking to somebody trash, and he'll lay you out too.
He talked more trash. Oh,
he talked more trash to who?
Man, every time I see him, he talks. He say he got something slick to say by him. I'm like, man.
You say he talked more trash than
something.
You saying he talked more trash?
Who I want to see you go up against, Marv.
I would have folded him up like one of the old church
No.
I think we should get it set up and get the proceeds donated to charity.
Sir, there's a list of all pros that will tell you how I did them. and Justin has heard it from several of them.
Listen. I don't need no pros. I did my history. I know you laid along.
I didn't say pros. I said all pros. I'm talking about the food chain was getting, and I was giving them that work.
If you would, guys, tell us what your best memory was at playing at Alabama, or your best game. Keith, I'll start with you.
My best game or memory. I think my best. I won't go with my best game. I'm gonna go with my best memory. It's a funny one too. So, and they kind of had me like crunk the whole game. So we Cotton Bowl, 2005. we game planning before the game started and everything, and Coach told me, he's like, hey man, we're gonna throw you that screen. I want you to take that thing. I said, Coach, I got you. Just give it to me. I'm gonna show them what we talking about over here. Texas Tech, during our little hangout where we did our little eat with Texas Tech, they talking mad trash, and me and bro sitting over there like, all right, guess we got to show y'all what the Alabama boys about. Yeah, y'all throw the ball, but y'all ain't seen nothing yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we first play, Kenneth Darby, he gets the ball, running down the middle. I get the second play. And the second play was the screen route. So I catch the screen. I look up the field. Ain't nobody in front of me. I'm like, bro, catch out. So I get to running. I'm like, bro, where are my legs at? I can't feel nothing. You know how them legs get the doing one of these numbers? Watch the film. You'll see. I almost ran out of bounds. But that ain't the funny part. So I scored my touchdown. I'm up there, I'm messing with them, they do their little gun thing or whatever, so I'm shooting them back. I turn around, I get grabbed at the goalpost. I'm like, yeah. Matter of fact, it's the picture that you got of us. DJ Hall got me by the neck, and bro was on the sideline. I said, bro, what you doing out here on the field, man? Forget all that, player. Yeah. By far the funniest moment. We get to the sideline. I'm like, bro, was you on the field with me? He was like, nah, bro, I was on the sideline, but boy, that was dope. Boy, you took off. I had to come out there and meet you. I said, boy, you about to get us a flag. But they never saw him run on the field. Literally, I caught the ball. Y'all got to understand what I mean by this. I caught the ball on the 20, 25, 30-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, DJ is on the line of scrimmage. So tell me how far DJ ran to meet me at the damn goalpost.
Yeah.
Damn.
I did.
The dude ran 70 yards to meet me at the goalpost.
That's brotherhood.
Hey, that was by far the funniest moment ever.
What was your best game or your best moment?
Let's see. Probably my best game was probably I don't know. I know people say Tennessee, but I'd say Arkansas, man.
Yeah,
he had a lot of good games.
Yeah, but Arkansas, see one thing. Arkansas, they DBs talk so much trash to the point where you just want to do so good against them, and it was just a whole lot of talk. And I don't know. I think I had like 150 in the first half, something.
Yeah.
But my favorite memory is Tennessee, 2005. We down. I think it's like 3rd and 10. And Brody look at me. He like, man, I need you, man. Can you make a play for me? And I'm young. I'm like, man, I'm a little nervous, We got like 60 yards to go to get in field goal range. It's like 30 seconds left or something. I don't know. But he's like, man, I'm throwing it to you. Just go look for it. I'm throwing it. And I ain't even run no route. I just ran head down. I didn't look up to like 50 yards. And the ball was right there. Made the catch, and we won by 3 because of the field goal. That was probably my favorite play, and especially being so young.
I'm gonna say this.
Y'all kicker? My God.
I'm gonna say this. Hey, look, Jamie Christensen the GOAT now. Jamie Christensen, that ball would come off ugly. They would go
Hey,
in.
the only side pocket kicker I know.
Hey, that ball would come off his foot ugly, and it would go in every time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, we
Yes,
appreciate
man.
that. We definitely appreciate that, guys.
That ball came off ugly
Man,
as sin, and it went in
It's a
every
lot of
time.
it's a lot of memories, but the best ones, man, I would have to tell you face to face, man. I can't even lie.
I hear you, man. Well, Stephen M. Smith, if you would, man, carry us on to your segment, the Death Chart. Let us know what's going on right now with the Crimson Tide. What updates do you have for us?
Well, we now 19, we 18 now, days away from Bama, Miami. Everybody excited about
I'll
that.
be there. Yeah.
Coming off the first scrimmage where defense was ahead of the offense in the first scrimmage. Offense made some plays, but defense was ahead of the offense. These guys flying everywhere to the ball. We got some young guys making plays. We got veteran guys making plays. We had one guy, Kendall Randolph, who had a small ankle injury. He's good. He walked off the field by himself, didn't need help out there. Honestly, a lot of the offensive linemen didn't play in the first scrimmage because it was hot out there. So Bama had two a days on Friday. So Saturday, you had the scrimmage at noon. So Evan Neal and Chris Owens didn't go out there. So you had a different center. Dalcourt was at center. I don't know I think Amari Kite was the left tackle for the first team. So, the defense took advantage of that. The second team offensive line had their own problems to deal with, but it was a good scrimmage. Defense kind of carried that thing. Offense did some good stuff, but the second scrimmage is this week.
That's what's up. All right, well, let's move on to our closing segment. Real quick, got to give a shout out to our boy, Herb Jones. Just signed a 3-year. He just signed a 3-year.
Hey, that's my son, baby. That's my son from right here in the hood. Let's go.
Get your inhaler.
Shout out.
Herb Jones, 3 years.
I know. Hey,
3 year.
I'm proud of that boy.
As I was saying, a 3-year, $5.4 million contract, ranking second all time for a second-round draft pick. So, congrats to Herb.
I like it, Herb.
Also,
congrats,
Justin, Josh Primo, also in the NBA from Bama. He got a 4-year, $18 million deal with the Spurs.
Okay.
Killing. Primo killing right now.
All right, Marvin, I'm going to turn it over to you now, man. What's up next for you? And also, man, prep these guys for next week because we got a big show headed our audience's way.
What's up with me, man? For one, I feel like crap today, but I'm pushing through it. Yeah, man, just, trying to stay on top of things. So no matter how bad I've been feeling the past few days, man, still just trying to stay in shape, keep pushing, and again, preparing for my 42nd birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, deuce.
I know, right? We some days away now, man. It seems like they come faster and faster every year, man. So, as we get closer to my birthday, stay tuned. I'm going to give away a lot of my products, man, from my website on my birthday. A lot of good things going to come out. So stay tuned. And again, if you're looking for a good workout book, 3 different workout programs, workout gloves, accessories, 40plusstrong.com, 40plusstrong.com, 40plusstrong.com. Got you covered, baby.
All right. Next week, guys, you definitely want to tune in, our listening audience. We're honoring the best running backs in Alabama history. A couple of names have already signed on. We got Derek Lassick, Glenn Coffey. Y'all ready for this? Mr. Trent Richardson's going to be here.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Okay. You got my Florida boys? Okay.
Hey, man, we got to keep it consistent on this show, man.
I see Glenn a lot. Trent, that's 850 boy too, boy. Yes, sir.
I'll remind everybody, if you have any questions for us or you want to suggest any guests or have any questions for our guests, email the show, thebamastandard@gmail.com. Guys, we definitely appreciate y'all jumping in. If you would,
I'm gonna tell you two funny people that you got to get on here, man.
all right, go ahead.
You got to get Matt Caddell and Terrence Jones. Whenever you get a
T.
chance,
Jones.
get them two on here. You got to find them two, Matt Caddell and Terrence Jones.
I talked to Matt a couple of weeks ago, and he wants to do a reunion show with you guys. Y'all down for
Yeah,
that?
man. That is the funniest you will meet.
All right, bet. We're going to do it. Well, tell us what's up next for you guys. If you're on social media, how can we find you and all that good stuff? DJ, I'll start with you and then let you finish it, Keith.
Yeah, the world probably know, man, me and social media don't get along, but if you can find me, if you got the privilege to find me, catch me in Florida. You know, I do a lot of stuff with my boats and stuff, man. Y'all come fishing with me. We go deep sea. We go pontoon boats. We go wakeboarding. We go tubing. I'm a water boy, man. I'm a Florida boy / water boy. So y'all come down. I take everybody out. It don't matter. We'll have a good time, man.
What part of Florida you in?
You can come to Pensacola. You can come to Panama City. You can come to Destin. You can come to Fort Walton Beach. Anywhere in the Panhandle, you'll find me,
Man,
baby.
I need to get over with you. I do come to Miramar from time to time. So
Come on, man. Don't just be saying that and then you come down here and you don't hit me up, man.
I'll be on the move, man. See, if you were on social media, you would see I post a lot of my vacation videos and other stuff. But I don't post.
Okay.
I be on the move, man. Yeah.
I got you.
I'm just saying. I would just like to be on the road with either of you two just being the hype man on the boat.
Yeah, man.
With Keith coaching Keith kids. Just be a hype man out there.
You
gonna be on DJ boat?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. We got a fish on the hook right now, baby. Reel them on in.
Joke. Y'all are joking right now, but I'm dead serious, man. If y'all ever got a couple days off, come down and we can make that happen, bro. Just come down.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna take you up on that offer because me and a couple of my cousins actually we looking at places right now in Miramar or Destin to take my dad and my uncles down. Cause you know they're getting older, so you know we want to do more things.
Yeah.
So we actually gonna take them down sometime in October, man. So
I'm telling you, all the fishing and the water stuff you want to do, I got you.
I'm
Well, y'all got me crying over here, man. Y'all jokers
That
got
go
me
for
crying over
everybody,
it.
man.
Hey, Keith. Hey, Keith, that was funny.
Well, you're on social media, Keith. What? How do people find you if they still want to follow you? And what's next for you?
I mean, you can follow my first and last name on Facebook. My Instagram, Downtown Brown 81. I think. I don't know. I barely even follow myself. I got them, but you know, I don't be on them. You know, I'm on them, but I ain't on them. You know, gotta say it 2 times. But other than that, man, you know, Little League coach out here in Phoenix, Arizona, man. We got probably one of the best 13U teams in the nation. And we building some other teams underneath them, 11U team and a 9U team. But yeah, the Arizona Tide.
Hey man, is that league Kenny King started out there?
No, it's y'all started the what was it NYS or something? NYS or
name it was, but yeah, Kenny started that league. Some league out there.
They started one league out here. We actually just branched off to a new league. I think it's called the NYC or NYSCA.
My only question to you is, sir, how do you survive out there, man? I was out there one time, man, because you know I got my master's from Grand Canyon. So the first time I flew out and I was out there visiting, man, it was like 120 degrees. They talking about, oh, but it's dry heat. A lot of sucker heat. Okay, what y'all?
Heat, hot. All right.
I'm walk across their campus.
So the best way to survive, I'm gonna give you a couple of ways. All right. The best way to survive is stay your ass in the house. That's number 1. Number 2, stay your ass in the car. Turn the AC on. And number 3 is if you can find some good shade, stay your ass in the shade. That's how you beat it.
So basically, you one of them people with rocks and dirt painted green out there.
Huh?
So you one of the people out there with rocks and dirt painted green for your lawn.
Oh no.
Hey, you know what I'm talking about. It's plenty of people out there. They don't have grass. They got rocks and dirt painted green.
Right.
That's their grass. When your front yard is rocks, you know you're in Arizona.
You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, and if you find a patch of grass, it's a football field. Hey, but you can follow my organization, or not my organization, but my org leader is Mr. Graham. It's under the AZ Tide, or I'm sorry, the Arizona Tide, on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, guys, enjoyed it. Y'all have a great night. Roll Tide.
Roll
Roll Tide, man.